next later.
We are live in San Francisco as the Warriors are about to go into this interconference contest here. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And he gets the bucket. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Right side, Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And yes, it's good.
Ooh, fighting for those two. Jakob Poeltl using that 7'1" frame.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Now, here's Quickly. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Green, no luck. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, great play by Green to set it up.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Poeltl's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Now here's Curry. Wide open look. And off the glass. That one's good. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Pass to Poeltl. Back to Quickly. A 3-ball. Podziemski grabs the board.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
It's rebounded by Barrett.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Barnes. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. .125 left here in the opening quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Number 00, Jonathan Poole.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hield. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Just exploding up the floor. Hield gets out ahead in transition to secure a bucket.
On the wing, Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Now, here's Barrett. Nothing on the board. Clock is at 3. Lobbed up there for Barnes.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And slam dunk by Butler.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
Here's Barrett, and he converts the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Kuminga, no good. Pass to Barrett. The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 2.
16. The Raptors, 14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Driving to the basket. And it's Shed missing. Hield outside. Out left to the wing. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. High post. Yep, that one goes in there. Curry's got 6 points.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
And it's Barrett penetrating. It's tipped. To the inside. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 4. With the drive. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Where there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Drives to the hoop. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Here's Curry with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now Barrett. He's got 6. Takes it inside. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? it's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Purdy.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Fires from deep. Shot by Podziemski, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto.
First personal foul.
Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Ingram with it. Still without a basket. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Butler. He has 6. Pass to Moody. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And slam dunk by Butler.
An assertive penetrator. Love watching Butler use that athleticism to drive and finish inside.
In the corner, it's Boucher. And the Raptors miss again.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he is always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
And there's the try. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Dick. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team score. Now into the lineup for your Warriors. Number 7.
And here is Ingram. Hasn't made one yet. Good on the shot.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Butler with the bucket down low.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
They kick out to Hield. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Raptors trailed by 14. Barnes outside. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Second team foul.
The Raptors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Podziemski. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now Podziemski. Outside Curry. From deep. And another three for Golden State.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For three, the rebound by Brandon Ingram. Raptors trailed by 17. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
To the middle, Barnes. Podziemski grabs the board. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. Hit by Kuminga. The shot by Curry, no good. And the Raptors with the ball, trailing by 17. Poke loose. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. And Toronto making a change here.
Number 19, Jakob Poeltl.
Boucher the screen. Here's Ingram. Into the lane. Comes up empty down low. It's deflected. Pass to Curry. Back to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
More and more, we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert it. His length and skill allow him to do so many things.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. 1:51 left to play in the third. And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
And so Boucher nails both of them. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. .132 left in the third. Payton outside. From deep, Green. Rebound. Down by the Raptors. Ingram left side. To the paint. Here's Boucher. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Hield. Outside for Curry. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson Davis. Some solid defense from Pirtle. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for coach to change that.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
19 seconds left in the third. Pass to Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the 3 off target. That one's not going to go. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And it was from three-point range.
40 seconds. The Raptors, 29.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
It's stolen by Hield. Curry can't get it to go. Raptors trailed by 20. Over to the left wing. In the corner, Barrett with it. Driving the lane. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
Pass to Payton. Hield from outside. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And it's Barrett penetrating. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending.
Curry with a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half. Here's Ingram. The rebound by Hield.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Payton. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 5. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution for your Warriors. Bring on.
Ingram outside.
Jimmy.
Out to Barrett.
Memphis.
It's Barrett on the wing. And again, no good by Toronto. Warriors leading by 22. Lets it go from the wing. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Boucher the screen. Ingram attacking. Looking to end the run. And it's laid in by Boucher.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
Ingram wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ingram's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And that one's good, Ingram. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Curry with the three. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 31 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. From deep three-point land, Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram with it. Going inside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a